What bracket? It's Prince Inc. And I just jumped off the motherfucking port with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Just spit the dirty on that chain and hang it from my neck. Spit the dirty on that chain and hang it.
Prince Inc., welcome to Off the Porch, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Was bracket like, and I'm feeling amazing. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a long time coming, man. We've been talking about this for a minute.
Yeah.
You know?
I was reaching out to y'all when I was in my cell.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah. And earlier this week, you had a listening party here in Atlanta. How did that go?
That wasn't good, man. I want to thank everybody that came out. A lot of folks came out. It was good. Silent headphone party for my single, Dirty 30.
Okay, yeah, that one that features Quavo.
Yeah.
I saw they got you a cake and everything.
Yeah, I want to thank my staff, Robin. Yeah, Robin got that good. Yeah. She did it good for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get back to that single here in a second. But let's go dive into your story a little bit here. You're Atlanta native from the South Side. What can you tell us about Exit 60?
Man. All right, well, we ain't from no zone. You know how you got zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ain't from none of them. I'm just from the South Side. You had people like Waka Flocka blow up from there. The football player Morgan Burnett.
Okay.
He from there. That's it. I'm like the next best thing trying to break away through there.
Yeah.
It's active. It's active. Violence.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? It ain't that big, so everybody know each other. A lot of I don't know, it's gang banging. You feel me? A lot of that. I'm just trying to bring that new shit to it, some light to the hood. You feel me?
You still live in that same area now?
Nah, but I got a little spot out there. One of my young niggas be at. I pull up and kick pimping with him.
Okay.
So shit, yeah.
How has that neighborhood changed since you were growing up to now?
Man, it's still the same shit. That's why I'm still trying to goddamn come back and just get them boys hope. You feel me? Like niggas still doing the same shit, trying to make it out, trying to find a way out.
I got you. All right, so how old were you when you first jumped off the porch and got into the streets?
I want to say probably about like 10, 11.
Oh, wow.
I really, it wasn't even really no porch. I was sneaking out the window. I was jumping out the window. Goddamn. And just thugging ever since. Ever since. Watching my mom and them. My mama and daddy was some gangsters. My daddy dead, but my mama and daddy was in the streets. So I seen a little bit of the streets on both of their ends. So
I got you. And you've been interested in making music since you were, what, 9 years old, right?
Yeah, 9.
And you were part of a group in middle school.
Yeah.
Who got you into making music? Was it family or was it friends or?
Really, my little partner named Joseph. My partner named Joseph. He came from the West Side. We put the little microphone in my closet and we was working out the Mixcraft. Okay. That's way back. You know about that? That way back. We was stealing the beats off LimeWire, BearShare, all that type of stuff. You feel me? SoundClick, getting the beats out there, and he was rapping and he was putting them words together so fine. And I was like, man, I want to learn how to do that. But when I started taking it serious, I ended up getting locked up. So.
You list Master P, Jeezy, Birdman as some of your influences.
Yeah, Master P, cause they really from the street. Like I like the streets, like gutter folks that really struggle and like really made a way and paved the way for people. So like, I do like Birdman, Master P, people like that. Yeah,
these are, not only artists, but like big CEOs
too.
Yeah,
and they big street time people that got respect, so
all right, and so as you mentioned, you've done a couple prison sentences. You did 1 4 years, and most recently you did a 2-year bid in 2016. How did you pass the time while you were in prison during those 2 sentences?
My first bid, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna act like it was sweet. It was kind of rough for me because, I really been there. I had burnt my bridges a little bit with my family and friends, and cause I wasn't saying I was in and out of jail, but I was going for some major crimes. You feel me? So, I caught some years at a young age, and I already know my folks had family to take care of. So, when you calling asking for $50 every day, that you slowly but surely when you got years, it get cut off. You feel me? So. My second bid, it was kind of good because I had like built my name up my first bid when I came home. So my second bid, I was in there with a cell phone, weed, cigarettes, pills, lean, everything I needed except an outfit in the car. I had everything I really wanted, and a female.
Yeah.
So my second bid was way smoother than my first bid, because my first bid I was stabbing and fighting. My second bid, I ain't had to put my hands on nobody but probably like 2 times, and that was in the county.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you got a lot of respect in there the second time.
Oh yeah, with that jail shit, prison, I got a lot of respect. Like from camp to camp, bunk to bunk, I got a lot of respect behind the wall. No lie.
Yeah. How'd you build up that respect?
With that knife, throwing that knife around. I ain't gonna even lie.
Did you ever get caught with a knife while in prison?
Yeah, I got caught with a knife. I got caught stabbing somebody and everything, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we had to put in some work one day. You know, it's all about respect down there, so
yeah, I got you.
Had to get my respect.
And like you mentioned, you had a cell phone in there. You was reaching out to us while you was
I was reaching. Yeah.
Did you ever get caught with the cell phone?
Yeah. I got caught with a cell phone. You know, that's like a $100 fine. So it's like a ticket down there.
Oh, so nothing too big to where they add more time to your sentence.
It depends on if you get caught with them back to back. Then they'll start adding time.
Yeah.
But I only got caught with one cell phone, so. That one number like stolen visitation, 60 days.
Yeah.
They took my stolen visitation, so I wasn't tripping.
Did you spend a lot of your time on the phone? Just kind of
I was watching y'all.
Yeah.
I'm watching the street, trying to know how I'm gonna map out what I'm gonna do. You feel me? So I'm up the game. I had to have my cell phone. Then I had a good spot where my cell phone wasn't gonna get took when they came and shook me down. So I feel like the phone, me having my phone was part of my career, like how it got me sitting in front of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. So you started planning out your future while you was in there, huh?
Yeah.
Did you know you was gonna jump right into the music when you got out?
Hell yeah. I knew it this time because I was like, you know what? I'm focused on strictly music. I ain't worried about nobody else. I ain't worried about who the hardest nigga, who this. I ain't with that gangster shit. I'm just trying to focus on music. So if I put my mind to something hard, 25/8, I guarantee I'm gonna do it. So that's just how it is. Like every time I put my mind on something strong, I always do it. That's just like if I wanted to be a skater, I'm gonna be the best skater there is. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Were you writing songs while you were in prison too?
Nah, I don't need to write. I might beat on my chest here and there, beat on my chest to some beats. But like I said, I had a cell phone in there. So people were sending me beats. So I was already, So when I...
So you was kind of ahead of the curve then too.
So when I ended up getting a slip to leave prison to go to the halfway house, I worked my way up to a home pass. So on the home pass, I was coming out recording. So it's like I was already ahead of my time a little bit.
Yeah. What were those first recording sessions like for you? Were you kind of rusty?
Yeah, well, listen, my first time recording, I recorded at DJ Drummer Studios, Main Streets. My first day. First day in the booth in 2 years.
Yeah.
I go live, I put the camera up. Quavo right on there, everybody, boy, congratulations, we see you, we working. Man, I'm in the booth, I'm stuck. It ain't working. It ain't working. I'm sick. I leave from the studio. I go back to the halfway house, check in. I lay it down. Everybody like, what's wrong, bro? You went on your home pass, what's good? I'm like, bro, it didn't work. It ain't me. I got to get in there and feel it. I couldn't feel it because I had been locked up so long and ain't been used to the studio. So about my third home pass, that's when I started feeling it. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm in it. I'm killing it now. It's easy.
Yeah. So you feel pretty comfortable in the booth now?
Oh yeah, I go in the booth like today. If we go in the booth today, I'm making about 12 songs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you mentioned you don't write, so these are all just coming off
the top of the head, clean songs that make sense. You won't hear them clear. You feel me?
Yeah. All right. So what was one of the biggest lessons you learned while in prison?
The biggest lesson I learned in prison: depending on people. Like, don't ever depend on nobody. Like, that's what I learned. I learned how to be independent. Yeah. Because when I first went in, like my first bid, you know, I was dependent on people. And when I got out, I was dependent on people. And then when I went in this time, I wasn't really dependent on nobody because I had found a way on how to make money selling contraband. Yeah. So it was like, damn, I'm making all this money in chain gang. I'm learning the ropes of responsibility. You feel me? I'm learning how to be a man, but I'm locked up doing this. Like, I'm making so much money paying bills from myself. Oh, wow. But this was my first time ever doing it. You get what I'm saying? So it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I got you. And you got out in April of 2018. Yeah. And you signed a deal with Stepped On Nation. They gave you 100,000 right when you got out, and that video went viral.
Yeah, yeah.
What was that like, going from sitting in jail for 2 years to 100 grand in your hand?
That was the most money I ever had in my life. So, in like my one time. So, you know, me and my boy Step, we had put a plan together, and you know, he seen the idea that I had, and he had an idea. So we both from the South Side. We put it together and tried to strive to do what we do. But you know, he ended up getting incarcerated. So I'm still keeping it going, doing what we do, pushing as a whole. You feel me? Trying to get us a huge deal. You get what I'm saying? So that money and you know the clout that it gave me, it fell right in hand because like everybody was doing while I was locked up, they was doing shit to get exposure. And I really didn't know it was gonna be no shoes in that box. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I really didn't know it was no shoes gonna be in that box. So once I opened the box and I seen it, you saw my reaction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you had no idea that you was getting any type of money.
Hell no.
So this wasn't pre-discussed or anything, huh?
Hell no. We put that, like, I really was like, bring me some shoes, bro. And he was like, all right, bet. We're gonna go to the mall and everything. I'm like, bet. Get the box. I'm like, bruh, come on, man. Hell no. The hell you do this like this, man?
What was your first stop when you got out?
Oh, we went to Saks.
Went to Saks?
Yeah, we went straight to the mall. And we had back-to-back whips. You seen it? We had the Sprinters, Jaguars, Mercedes-Benz. He was in the big Benz. I was in the Mercedes-Benz with my cameraman, a couple little ones, and we went straight to the mall. I went in every store and bought it's all on Instagram. You know, I don't do no capping.
Yeah. How much did you spend that first day?
I think I spent like 40,000. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I spent like 40,000 because we went out to eat, all type of shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Looking back, how was that day?
It was amazing. I just wish my dog never got locked up behind that shit because he wasn't even out. I wasn't even out like a whole week. And you feel me? Like,
oh, really? And he got locked up that quick?
He got locked up that quick. So it was like, damn, all this good shit going on, but my nigga gone.
Yeah. And he's still in there now?
Mm-hmm.
I got you. All right. And you're also co-signed by Waka Flocka. How long have you known him?
For a minute now. We from the same street. Yeah. You know, back in their generation, they was calling it Grove Street.
Yeah.
My generation, we call it Exit 60.
Okay.
So, man, you know, back in the day, running around. When I first got out, 2012, my brother Huncho, he was running with a dude, and him and Walker and Gucci, they was all in cahoots.
Okay.
So when I first bumped into Walker, it was at a video shoot. For Gucci. And then me and Buddy was just like, he was like, I already know who you is. Yeah. So we just been locked in ever since. And I was like, I'm trying to really get out the streets and do this music shit. Fuck with me. Yeah. Took me up under his wing, but he had fucked around and went overseas and did a tour and I ain't had no passport. So I'm still in the streets. That's how I landed back in jail.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this is before 2016. You guys were already talking about working with each other. Yeah. Did you stay in contact with him during this last 2-year sentence?
Yeah, hell yeah. He bought my first cell phone.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. He the reason how I got my first cell phone. As soon as I got down there, hey, bro, I'm in there. He like, well, all right, go find the cell phone. Yeah. I went and found the cell phone, man. Boom, and I was online the next day.
Yeah. All right. So when you get out, you link back up with him. It's just like you guys never missed out.
And he was like, shit, let me help you this time. Goddamn, I see your circle smaller. I see you got your head on right. Let me help you this time. Yeah. I see you ready. Yeah. Shit, you know, why not? Home like a mentor. Yeah. Why not? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you signed a management deal with him, right?
Yeah, you got a little management deal going on.
Yeah. And what's some of the best advice he's given you about the music industry?
Really just, you know, I be wearing these glasses, but he be really telling me to keep my eyes open at all times, watching everything that go on. You feel me? Don't just be so quick that when you hear some money, don't be quick to just jump on it. You know what I'm saying? Because coming where we come from, when you hear some money, you gonna want it. Yeah. No matter, cause we come from money, you ain't running across no money. So home really just be giving me some good advice and then it be brotherly love advice too, not just music. Yeah. You feel me? Brotherly love.
Yeah. No, I got you. That's real. And you've released 3 projects since this past October.
Yeah.
So with all these songs, none of these were songs you were sitting on before. These are all that you have recorded fresh, right?
Yeah, I just came out and just was like, man, they know who I am. okay, I'm the bald head guy with the tattoos.
Yeah.
Let me put some music out. They know who I am. I see I'm getting feedback off the music. They liking my videos. Let me keep going.
Yeah.
So I just, I got the last project out right now. It's Life at the Prison. Really just giving them how it is.
Yeah. That first project you dropped was Nightmares in Prison. How long did you work on that one?
I think it ain't take no time.
No.
Like I said, I record 12 to 15 songs a night because I be up. I got a lot of energy from being incarcerated. So I might just go in the booth and be like, that's done. All right, now I want to drop a tape, line them up, get them mixed down, get the cover done, talk to my guy how I want my cover. Boom, trying to see what the streets think. I call songs like that, mixtapes like that, I call them 5-piece chicken nuggets. They always have 5 songs on. Yeah.
Yeah, just give them a little bit.
Yeah, just something to see.
Something to make them want more. Yeah. All right, and all right. So let's go back to the new single, "Dirty 30," that features Quavo. Like you mentioned, you've had a relationship with Quavo since 2012, right?
Yeah, I met Quavo I had a female manager back in the day.
Okay.
Named Booty Britt, and she back in the day, this was way back. She was driving them around when they was doing the iPhones. So she told me, like, I got a dude named Quavo. I want to introduce you to him. So when she introduced me to him, he get on the phone. He like, yo, I'm Quavo. I got a song called Jumping Out the Gym. So I was like, okay, I'm going to listen to it. Boom, I listened to it, did my research. Next thing we Orange Crush 2012. We go to Orange Crush. They go to Orange Crush. We end up linking up with these folks.
Okay.
But, they had ended up getting a buzz.
Yeah.
2012, they was getting some major buzz. So it was just, Buddy just been in my corner since then, like, even when I was incarcerated.
Yeah.
He was sending me money. You get what I'm saying? Checking in on me, making sure I'm good. So we always had a dumb relationship. Like, that's the best relationship I got in the game.
Yeah. And what was it like watching him and the Migos blow up, the last
That shit was crazy.
6-7 years?
That shit was crazy because I remember when man, that shit crazy. Like I said, I remember Orange Crush when it was just like the Versace shirt with one watch, 2 chains on, and then up to now, it's crazy. It's amazing. It's motivation to me though. It's pure motivation. I take that and I eat off of it. Most folks will take it and just enjoy it, look at it, hate, jealous, envy, all type of me. I take it and feed on it like, ooh. My boy can do it. I know I can do it.
You're so close.
Got to do it. Yeah. I know he got my back. Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah. Has he given you any advice about the music industry as well?
Go hard, and you crazy. Go hard, you crazy with it. Like, it ain't no way what you doing is undeniable.
Yeah.
It's just go. Anytime I can call him now, he gonna pick up the phone. That's just how the type of love we got.
Yeah. And how long after when you got out did you guys record that song, Dirty 30?
I made that, it said on the song, 36 days out. Yeah, I made that, 36 days out. I sent it to him. He sent it back in like 4 days. He was like, what? Really? They was uploading it on Instagram. And I was like, what the hell? They like that song. And then DJ Darrell wrote on my page and was like, Dirty 30. And then Takeoff wrote me and was like, just spent the Dirty 30. And I was like, okay. Me and Quay got one.
Yeah.
They like it.
Yeah.
And I just decided to run with it.
Yeah. And how's the feedback been on that song since you put it out?
Crazy. That's why I know when the right people and the right crowd hear it, oh man, it's over with. That's a banger. Yeah. That's a banger, no cap.
All right, and this single was featured on your most recent project, Life After Prison.
Yeah.
Do you have a personal favorite song on that project?
On Life After Prison, I like Two Phones.
Two Phones.
Yeah, Two Phones. Two Phones my favorite one because it's like I seen both sides of the field for real.
Yeah.
Like the streets and penitentiary. And a lot of people go to penitentiary and know how to do their time and weave her out. But I was like a whole gangbanger in prison. So it was like kind of different because it'd be some days I had to be on front line only when I only got a little bit of time to go home. Yeah. But I'm sitting here going to gladiator school with some niggas that ain't getting out. You feel me? Then I'm out here on the street where the jealousy and envy is real. You feel me? Like, everywhere I go. You feel me? Like, not just saying people just hate on me, but people that don't know me, you'll judge me when you first see me. If you get to know me, you'll feel like, I'm a real boo individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it easy for you when you got out of prison to avoid the streets, even though, like you said, you were
Yeah,
gangbanging a lot in prison?
it is, but it's kind of hard because it hurt me when I go back and I can't bring my niggas with me. Like when I be going overseas or when I be doing shows out of town, and I just know that I want my niggas with me, but they can't lead a block because what they got going on.
Yeah.
That bothers me because I know once I get to where I'm going, and I could be able to close that chapter for all of us, and we could just sit and relax and be comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. How would you describe your life after prison? What have these last, what's it been, 18 months now?
Yeah. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm able. Like I ain't never used to be able. I was like always a robber and a taker. So like, you know, now it's like it's kind of cool and it's fun. I'm enjoying life. I'm doing things different. Like I went skiing in Colorado. This is me from the South Side, AC60. I'm crowd surfing. I'm performing at Rolling Loud. I'm doing stuff like that. Like it's a blessing to me, and I'm doing it while my people that's incarcerated watching. So that touched me even more because I'm like a motivation to them. I'm like a hero to them. You get what I'm saying? Because I was just in there with them.
Yeah.
And for them to be still watching me today, doing what I do, it's like it's motivation. You feel me? Like anybody can get out and do what I'm doing. So I don't let my felonies or none of that stop what I be doing. I just live life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Do you feel like the streets in prison prepared you for the music industry?
Hell yeah, it gave me something to really talk about. It gave me something easy to talk about because it come off so easy.
Yeah.
That's why if you listen to my music, you hear me laughing a lot of times, but because it's so real. Like people that sitting around me when I'm recording it, they like, wow, I remember that. It's crazy that he's saying that. You get what I'm saying? That's why, like, it ain't nothing made up about it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, the streets and prison really helped me with my music. It's easy. It made it so easy for me to talk about my story.
Yeah, and that actually runs into my next question. So what are your thoughts on rappers who like glorify the street life but were never active in the streets?
That's brazen to me because the whole goal, the whole plan is to make it out of the streets. Like it's not to make it out and come back and just kick it, chill, do all that, because at the end of the day, you know, you still got them robbers on the other side.
Yeah.
It don't matter how you want to look at it. You just can't just be in the hood chilling like that after you done got to where you wanted to go. And I don't see how people glorify the street, especially how we were living.
Yeah.
I don't like glorifying it because I know what I was really doing. So I wouldn't cap you down and act like, hey man, the streets, this, that, and the third. Because hey, you see what I said? I don't live on S60 no more.
Yeah.
I slide through.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I live in some whole gated, weird, crazy, different type of old. Like I got a lot of shit going on when it comes to that type of. But I ain't in the hood.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If it ain't in the air, the only time I'm on the ground is when we handling business. So or kicking it, or getting something to eat. Other than that, condos and shit. Yeah.
I got you. All right. If you could change one thing about prison, what would it be?
The eating. The eating. You say one thing, the eating, man.
Some bullshit food in
there. But I take that back too. Damn, the eating, because that's crazy. You say one, man. I can't even really say one. I can't say
Give
nothing.
us a couple there.
Well, shit, if you give me three, I say the food, I say the laws, and I say the goddamn recreation time. Because you got some dudes that ain't even never been outside.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, I was caged at one point in time on my bed. Like, I sat in the hole for like 10 months in my room by myself. Yeah, so, but that ain't shit, because you got niggas that'll sit in the hole by themselves in their room 6-7 years. But you feel me, for a young nigga like me, like, that shit really fuck with me. A young nigga just trapped in a room that long, everything being brought to you, you get escorted to a shower.
Yeah.
So it's like when you do go outside.
Because you're only out with 1 hour.
Yeah,
right?
So when you do go outside, people don't understand why we look at the world like how we look at it when we is outside, because we so used to being caged and so told what to do. You get what I'm saying? So that should be crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm out now though. I'm lit.
Yeah. Have you fully adjusted?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I still snap into my little chain gang ways because it's just like people is like one thing I tell you about chain gang, when you walk in a room, you can peep people. You can read people.
Yeah.
Because when you incarcerated, like right now, just say if we was in prison, all of us live with each other. We in this dorm right now forever. Him, me and you. We all in here. We got to live with each other till they say pack it up or till they, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to know what you on every day because I live with you. Yeah. We in this dorm. So it's like different out here because it's like you run across a dude and you be with him for like 6 hours and that's it. That's why I always I'm very observant. So I observe everything. That's what they taught me, to observe everything. Yeah. Behind my shades, I be observing everything all day.
You also said you would change the laws, like the COs in there, or the actual laws, like what you can and can't do in prison?
The laws in there. When I say the laws, I be, you know, like when you go on the library call, when you going to really look up your case, you know, a lot of people be filing for their own cases and it don't really be playing out the way it's supposed to be played out. Like, so I wish I had some type of way I can help every state penitentiary library system when them dudes is coming to file them motions for their own cases to beat certain charges that they have. I wish I could help because I remember when I used to go to library call and I used to try to file my own cases, motions on my case, and it didn't really play out how I wanted, and it was unfair. And I know it's something that somebody could do. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like if you had like outside help, that it would have been a lot smoother?
Yeah, that too, and some real support in the inside, you know, and behind the Georgia department part. You feel me? Because it is a lot of people that's incarcerated. And I'm not just saying get to my case, but just handle the casework properly. Yeah. That way, if this is what y'all running, smooth, people that need to be going, let them out. Don't just hold over. Prison is overcrowded. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Period.
Yeah. All right. If you could change one thing about the streets, what would it be? Or a few things if you can't decide on just one.
Man. If I can change one thing about the streets, man. That's a hard question to ask because, you know, this shit been going on before we was here. Yeah. I can't even answer that. I swear to God, because ain't nothing you can really change. Ain't nothing gonna change. Them streets gonna always be them streets. Yeah. So I really I can't answer that. No lie.
I got you. All right. What are some of your goals for the rest of 2019?
Oh, put that shit in their face? I used to stand at the gas station, that bum ass nigga at the gas station. They used to be trying to get off, and I used to be doing all my little music shit. Now, you know, the South Side had died at one point in time, especially my street. So I'm putting that shit in their face. Yeah. The whole time I'm here, I got good music, man, good content, a creative brain, and that's my whole thing. Put it in their face the right way. Yeah. The right way, and you know. Hopefully y'all stay behind me, man. Oh, yeah. Stay behind my back, man. I need y'all.
Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. Earlier this year, you dropped this music video called The Pope.
The Pope.
That was really hard.
The Pope.
Why do you call yourself The Pope?
Man, I swear to God, it was a lady in my hood. She know me. She was like, you like a pope. You like a little pope. Boy, I seen you come and I'm like, Pope. You know what? That's cool. And everybody in my neighborhood was like, man, yeah, man, that's hard. I like that. So get what I said. I'm finna shoot a video. Yeah. Called The Pope. I'm finna order the outfit on Amazon, and I'm finna shoot the video The Pope. And when I shot the video The Pope, I had the whole hood out there. Yeah. The neighbors and everybody were going crazy. And I knew when I put that one together, it was gonna go crazy. Yeah. I like to be different. Different. Every time you see my video, it's gonna be something different and creative. And that boy Diesel shot that one. Yeah. Yeah, Diesel. Diesel
he's
hard.
Going up, man.
Diesel hard. Shout out to Diesel. Yeah. We did 1 million, baby boy.
Yeah, that one went straight to World Star. You know?
1 million. Yeah. We did 1 million on that one. We did 1 million in like what? 15 hours, ain't it? Yeah, we did 1 million in 15 hours. I was out of town. I was in Memphis. Shouts out to my people in Memphis. You know what the fuck going on. Yeah. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen anyone dressed in a Pope outfit for a music video, you know?
Hello,
especially
different.
On the South Side here.
Hello, different.
All right, Prince Ink, what else you working on right now?
I got a project coming up, 3 Bs.
Okay.
Yeah, I would break down the Bs for y'all, but You'll get to that later on. I got some shit with Zaytoven in the clutch. Me and him worked on a whole project. Toven. That's what I'm calling that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you know I'm on my Zilla shit.
Yeah.
I got some shit with Thug.
Okay.
Hard. I'm gonna just let y'all know that. On the Mike Will beat. I got some shit with Tay Keith. I've been working with Tay Keith. I've been working with a lot of producers. I'm finna really start giving people features now.
Okay.
Like letting them hear what I got in my vault for feature-wise, because I'm pretty sure they like Suge now. So it's time to hear Suge with different people. So I've been reaching out to the artists that's popular, like me and Lil Baby in the DM, we cool. So we finna put something together, go in there and cook it up.
Yeah. How many songs unreleased are you sitting on right now?
Probably about 300.
Oh, wow.
And they already lined up as mixtapes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, so you already got them kind of separated.
Because I'm ready. I was already locked up. I'm ready. Ain't no need to sit. Now I'm starting to go out. That's why I'm here. I'm starting to move around, doing all my press, putting my face behind my music.
Yeah. How many more projects do you plan to drop this year? You already got 2 out so far.
It's six more. How many more months in this?
6?
Yeah,
5?
6.
5 or 6.
We finna work on Dirty 30 for the next 90 days, and then September, that's when I'm dropping a new project.
Okay.
So we're gonna probably drag that one all the way out.
Okay.
All the way out. And then after that, I'm trying to goddamn do some old live mixtape shit. Drop a mixtape every week.
Just flood them.
Flood of music, man. I need to get in the dough. I gotta show them this shit.
Yeah, and you mentioned you got all those songs, so you might as well get them out there, you know?
Why not?
Yeah. All right, final question for you. What does Dirty Glove Bastard mean to you?
Well, y'all everything to me. I can't even cap. I was watching y'all in prison. It mean a lot. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Straight up. And I used to use the dirty glove, so I like it. I was a dirty glove bastard. I used to rob people. So shit. I love dirty glove bastard. It mean a lot. No cap.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, anything else you want to add?
Man, look, man, go get my new tape that's out, Life After Prison, my single Dirty 30. Yeah, follow me on all social medias. One, PRINCEINK. That's Prince Inc.
Spit the dirty, dirty on that chain and hanging from my neck. Spit the dirty, dirty on that chain and hanging from my neck. I went to Pezzy, walked that wet, diamonds glistening off my neck. Yeah, Quavo, Stephen Curry, Dirty 30.